Well, I think that entire period is like a dream. Uh, क्या होता है ना कि हम जिंदगी में बहुत सारी चीजें अचीव करते हैं, बट कुछ ड्रीम्स होते हैं हम जो देखते हुए बड़े होते हैं, और जब हम वो अचीव करते हैं ना, वो हमारे दिल के सबसे करीब होते हैं. आई वॉज अ फैशन कंसल्टेंट टू ऋतिक रोशन. So when I was working on that, I was
There's no
actually
doubt because we really love your fashion sense, of course. Yes, please continue.
thank you. So I think I absolutely love doing that.
Yeah.
पूरा रास्ता मैं यही सोचता, ऋतिक रोशन ने मुझे बोला कि मुझे मिस्टर इंडिया में जाना चाहिए. आई लाइक, तारा, तूने बहुत सारे करियर्स कर लिए ऑलरेडी. अब तो ठीक है, इस पे टिका रहे, तुझे मजा भी आ रहा है फाइनली किसी चीज में, सो यू डोंट रियली हैव टू मूव. मेरे नामकरण पे दारा सिंह जी खुद आए. तो मेरे पापा ने उनसे कहा, दारा सिंह जी, मैं चाहता हूँ कि मेरा बेटा बड़ा होके आपकी तरह देश का नाम रोशन करे, तो इसका मैं क्या नाम रखूं. दारा सिंह जी ने कहा कि मेरे जैसा बनाना चाहते हो तो मेरा ही नाम दो, इसे दारा सिंह बुलाओ. सो दैट्स हाउ आई वाज नेम्ड दारा सिंह. केबीसी होस्ट करता था अमिताभ बच्चन बन के, ऐसे वो फ्रेंच अपना बियर्ड पेंट करके, क्योंकि फ्रेंच बना के, बिकॉज आई वाज लाइक व्हाट 13 12 13 at that time.
And we read somewhere that you started, theater, and maybe you had the passion for acting when you were 4.
About 1 month later, somebody from her office got in touch with me and said that, Dara Singh, Secretary General really liked your ideas, and would you want to be a part of the Commonwealth in
Oh,
some
wow.
way? And I said, of course, I would be very happy to.
So what's Dara's dream collaboration like,
I
We
already
really-
said I don't really like dream, so I think I
Yes.
have I leave
Something.
that on life. I will I just promise myself to keep working and keep walking things that bring peace to me and do good to the world. And collaborations will keep coming. It will be a part of it.
Yeah.
It will be a part of my journey. I'm not particularly eyeing any collaboration. I keep working.
Hello everyone, you're watching us on Bollywood Life Z Media. This is your host Gorika, and today I am with a man of vision and action, Darasing. Welcome to our channel, and it's really good to see you here.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you for coming.
So how is life, and how is the industry treating you? How's the life treating you?
Well, life is amazing. I always like to be happy. I have a mantra every night before I sleep. I uh, pray to my Almighty. I say that, if I have hurt anybody intentionally or unintentionally, please forgive me. And if somebody has hurt me, which I'm holding in my subconscious, I want to drop that. I do not want to carry that grudge to tomorrow. And every morning that I wake up, I say today is a fresh day, and take me one step closer to where you want me to be, and my vision and my purpose of life.
Yeah.
So life's always been great. I don't hold any grudges, and I think that is the reason it has given me so much more than I ever expected.
You have been an inspiration for many, and you have truly moved people with your journey because of your dedication towards your craft. So we really want you to go back in time and remember those Mr. India days, and tell us what keeps you what keeps you going, and what is the best memory you hold of those times.
Well, I think that entire period is like a dream. Uh, क्या होता है ना कि हम जिंदगी में बहुत सारी चीजें अचीव करते हैं, बट कुछ ड्रीम्स होते हैं हम जो देखते हुए बड़े होते हैं, और जब हम वो अचीव करते हैं ना, वो हमारे दिल के सबसे करीब होते हैं. So Mr. India was one of that. And when I was 14-year-old, I was in standard 8 in Parbhani, where I was born. It's a small town in Maharashtra.
Yes.
I had won the local pageant Mr. Parbhani there. तो कुछ लोकल जर्नलिस्ट आए थे वहाँ पे मुझसे बात करने, और उन्होंने मुझसे पूछा कि व्हाट इज़ योर ड्रीम, अब व्हाट इज़ गोना बी योर नेक्स्ट स्टेप, अब क्या करना चाहते हैं ज़िंदगी में. तो मैंने उनसे कहा था कि अब मेरा अगला विजन है, अगला ड्रीम है, आई वांट टू विन मिस्टर महाराष्ट्र. And life happened after that, and 10th standard ho gaya, and then moving out of that little town, figuring out what do I want to do in life, different courses, admissions, hostels, ये सारी चीज़ों के बीच में I completely forgot this was my dream. छोटे शहर से आना मतलब एक back in the day it used to be very limited ideas of what you can do in life. मुझे सिर्फ 5-7 करियर ऑप्शंस पता थे. आप एक्टर बन सकते हो, आप टीचर बन सकते हो, आप डॉक्टर बन सकते हो, आप इंजीनियर बन सकते हो, और कुछ नहीं हुआ तो आपका फैमिली बिजनेस है, यू विल ऑलवेज टेक केयर ऑफ दैट. सो उस माइंडसेट के साथ जब मैं यहाँ पे आया, तो जैसे जैसे मुझे पता लगा कि और इतने सारे करियर ऑप्शंस होते हैं यहाँ पे, सो आई वांटेड टू ट्राई देम ऑल बिफोर आई फिनिश माय स्टडीज. So I would do internships in different careers, different streams to understand if my calling lies there.
Yeah.
So I was just doing that. मैंने अपना MBA भी खत्म कर लिया था और मैं MBA खत्म करने के बाद में I was a fashion consultant to Hrithik Roshan. So when I was working on that, I was
There's no
actually
doubt because we really love your fashion sense, of course. Yes, please continue.
Thank you. So I think I absolutely loved doing that.
Yeah.
और जब मैं वो काम कर रहा था 2016 साल था और ऋतिक जा रहे थे मिस्टर इंडिया विनर को सैश करने. तो मैंने उनका लुक पूरा क्यूरेट किया था. तो मिस्टर इंडिया इवेंट से वापस आए तो मैं उनके घर गया और टू कलेक्ट बैक द आउटफिट्स. और वो मुझे जब he was handing over the outfits to me, he looked at me and he's like, तू क्यों नहीं जाता मिस्टर इंडिया के लिए? मतलब क्या बोल रहे हो ऋतिक आप? He's like, नहीं तेरे जैसे ही लड़के थे, थोड़ा अपने ऊपर काम कर, you can participate.
Yeah.
And Hrithik would speak very little back then. I mean, in my time, he was going through a lot in life in 2016, so he would speak very little. Oh, Hrithik spoke. So that was a big deal for me. And when I came back, पूरा रास्ता मैं यही सोचता, ऋतिक रोशन ने मुझे बोला कि मुझे मिस्टर इंडिया में जाना चाहिए. I was like, दारा, तूने बहुत सारे करियर्स कर लिए ऑलरेडी. अब तो ठीक है, इस पे टिका रहे, तुझे मजा भी आ रहा है फाइनली किसी चीज में, so you don't really have to move around.
Yeah.
In 2017, I was crossing Juhu Circle in Mumbai, and there was this big hoarding which read, "If you think you have it in you to represent your country at Mr. International, be a part of Mr. India."
It was a sign from the universe.
I would like to believe that.
Yeah.
And I looked at that and I was like, wow. What is stopping me? Let's just do this. It took me back to my naming ceremony जो मेरा नामकरण हुआ था. मेरे नामकरण पे दारा सिंह जी खुद आए थे. तो मेरे पापा ने उनसे कहा, दारा सिंह जी, मैं चाहता हूँ कि मेरा बेटा बड़ा होके आपकी तरह देश का नाम रोशन करे, तो इसका मैं क्या नाम रखूं? दारा सिंह जी ने कहा कि मेरे जैसा बनाना चाहते हो तो मेरा ही नाम दो, इसे दारा सिंह बुलाओ. So that's how I was named Dara Singh.
Oh, wow.
And it also took me back to these stories which I'm told by my parents and everybody around me. That Dara Singh जी ने मुझे नाम दिया था ताकि मैं देश का नाम रोशन करूं, और मुझे लगा मिस्टर इंडिया एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है, अगर मैं वो जीत जाता हूं तो I will represent India internationally और मैं देश का नाम रोशन कर सकता हूं.
Yeah.
So that was my motivation to participate in Mr. India, and I took a break from my work in fashion and started working on myself. Communication खैर ठीक ठाक था उस टाइम पे. I started working a lot on my body, my walk, training on a lot of different etiquette, small things. Or I participated in 2017 in Mr. India, and yeah, rest is history.
So you were not like really overthinking that, what if I'm not able to, achieve it?
Well, I
So
kind
did you
of
have,
was
like,
very sure that I'm not making
oh
it.
my God. So,
So
that
I was
way
like,
you really have to be with your visions. You really have to like trust in yourself, because it's a big opportunity, and to be able to do it with 101% dedication, I think this is what we all need, and the kind of motivation. So it's truly inspiring.
I kept participating in all these different rounds, and
Yeah.
I kept moving ahead. But I did not even inform my family. जब तक मैं फाइनल्स में नहीं पहुंच गया, मेरे फैमिली में किसी को पता नहीं था, बिकॉज माय फैमिली एनीवेज डिड नॉट लाइक मी बीइंग अ पार्ट ऑफ दिस फैशन, और ये क्या कर रहा है वहां पे, टाइम वेस्ट कर रहा है. दे वुड ऑलवेज बी लाइक, जितना मनी यू मेक इन अ मंथ, you come back, take care of the family business, you'll make in a day. What are you doing there, wasting your time? And I was like, नहीं, मैं सीख रहा हूँ, मैं कुछ करूँगा. I want to make a name for myself, so let me just do this. So I anyways knew अगर मैं उन्हें बोलूँगा तो first they're not going to be excited, second they're going to just be like, ha, ये अभी this is another thing that you're just wasting your time on. So I didn't tell anybody. And जब मैं finals में पहुँच गया, that is when I called my mom. I told her कि ऐसा ऐसा है. And मेरी मॉम मेरा कोई भी इवेंट हो बचपन से वहां पे पहुंचती थी. बहुत बार कोई पॉलिटिकल इवेंट्स में मैं बचपन में ना केबीसी होस्ट करता था, अमिताभ बच्चन बन के, ऐसे वो फ्रेंच अपना बियर्ड पेंट करके, क्योंकि फ्रेंच बना के, because I was like what, 13 at that time.
And we read somewhere that you started theater, and maybe you had the passion for acting when you were 4.
Yeah.
So it was like, people, they like, I mean, for me, I was playing with Barbies, and, I was figuring out what exactly, I'm going to do. But 4 is too young. So you have been always motivated.
I think today we can't say it's too young. At 4
Yeah,
we have
at 4 now.
influencers
Now we
now.
have.
I
Now
feel
we
that I
have
really started late.
exactly.
So I think the world is moving too fast now.
Yeah.
But my mom would always reach at every single event of mine, and I just told her, "Ki mom, I'm participating here. मेरा selection हो गया." She was like, oh my god, मैं आने वाली हूँ." I'm like, please मत आना.
Yeah.
आप वहाँ पे बैठोगी, अगर मुझे आप दिख गई स्टेज पे, मैं और नर्वस हो जाऊंगा. Please मत आना. You will not believe. Without telling me, for the first
She was
time, she was there,
Moms
and I
are
saw
moms.
her, and I'm like, oh, why is she here again? But then I'm so glad she was a part of my big win.
Yeah. The
Yeah, I
lucky
mean,
charm.
if she wouldn't be there, I think, you know, I don't know, मैं stage पे अकेला खड़ा होके किसके साथ खुशी
खुशी
मना रहा
मनाता
होगा.
true that. So अदारा ऐसे कहते हैं कि मौके भी लाइफ में उन्हें मिलते हैं जो काबिल होते हैं, and the universe they support and they help those जो खुद की मदद करना पसंद करते हैं. And with your journey, it's like you have been the global brand ambassador for Commonwealth also. So we really want to know that वहाँ आप किस उस direction में, like how did you land, and how is the feeling again representing India, the country, and being an inspiration for many. So
Yeah, so I think मेरे लाइफ में बहुत सारे सरप्राइजेस होते हैं. मैंने अपने जिंदगी में जान लिया है कि मुझे क्या करना है. मुझे विजन नहीं पता है मुझे क्या करना है, बट मुझे कुछ ना कुछ करते रहना है, which brings peace to me and which is impactful. Ultimately, anything that is impactful brings peace to me.
yes.
So मैंने डिसाइड कर लिया कि मैं जो डिसाइड करता हूँ उससे बहुत बेहतर हो जाता है. तो मुझे सोचना ही बंद कर देना है कि मुझे करना क्या है. मुझे सिर्फ चलते जाना है. रास्ते खुद खुल जाएंगे. A lot of people come to me and tell me that we don't know what way to go. But then if you're sitting at home
Yeah.
and you're not doing your karma, you're not doing any actions, it is not going to take you, even if it is in your fate.
Yeah.
So आपको हाथ पैर मारने पड़ेंगे, आपको काम करना पड़ेगा, आपको चलना पड़ेगा, तब रास्ते ऑटोमेटिकली खुलते रहेंगे.
बिल्कुल सही बात.
So similarly, I was actually invited by this beautiful organization which is in Hyderabad. It is called Heartfulness. They have world's largest meditation hall there. And it was National Youth Day. It also happened to be my birthday. That was 12th of January. And they said ki we are doing this event. We have people from 107 countries, over 9,000 people coming there. And we want you to be one of our guests there and come speak on the podium. And the topic was, how can spirituality help you be a better leader?
Oh.
And I thought spirituality is very close to my
Yeah.
heart, and I'm an absolute spiritual person, and I thought this is brilliant. I would love to do that. I would love to come. मैं वहाँ पे पहुँच गया अपनी टीम के साथ में. Along with me was the Secretary General of the Commonwealth. To be very honest, a lot of people in India do not know what Commonwealth is, but the Commonwealth is an international organization of 56 member states, 56 countries. Primarily, most of them were ruled by Britishers.
Okay.
Later, a lot of countries joined in to be a part of it who were not even ruled by Britishers. So इसके अंदर आइडिया क्या है कि ये ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एक साथ में रहेगा. ये सारे 56 कंट्रीज के बीच में जो आपस में ट्रेड होगा वो आसानी से किया जा सके, इस तरीके के हम रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस आपस में इनके सेट करें. इस वजह से कॉमनवेल्थ बनाया गया. अब हम बहुत सारे चीज़ों पे काम करते हैं ग्लोबली. यूथ हमारा बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट है क्योंकि कॉमनवेल्थ में 2.7 बिलियन पीपल है, विच इज 1/3 ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, आउट ऑफ विच मोर देन 60% are the youth. So there's a very, very wide audience of youngsters there. About probably over 1.3 billion people are youngsters. अब उन्हें वहाँ पे एक ज़रूरत थी यूथ एम्बेसडर की, जो मेंटर बन सके, स्पोक्स पर्सन बन सके, गाइड बन सके, रिप्रेजेंट कर सके कॉमनवेल्थ को गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में, मीटिंग्स में, इन सारी जगहों पे. तो मैं वहाँ पे हैदराबाद में था और वहाँ पे सेक्रेटरी जनरल भी थी. मुझे भी हमारे देशवासियों की तरह ये पता ही नहीं था कॉमनवेल्थ क्या है. तो सेक्रेटरी जनरल, इमेजिन सच अ बिग पोस्ट, शी इज सिटिंग राइट नेक्स्ट टू मी एंड आई एम आस्किंग हर दैट, hello, very pleased to meet you, what do you do, ma'am? And she told me, I'm the Secretary General of Commonwealth. And I was like, okay, fine. And I looked up Commonwealth a little bit and all. We happened to speak more. And then, was my chance to speak. When I spoke for about 15, 16 minutes there, she heard me speaking. Probably there was something which she liked when I spoke.
Yeah.
Later that day, because it was my birthday, we happened to celebrate all of it
Oh
together.
wow.
Daji, the global guide of heartfulness, she herself, myself, and the entire team. We spent another 24 hours together. और हम लोगों ने बहुत सारी बातें की. तो जब यूथ सेंट्रिक बातें होने लगी तो मेरे माइंड में रैंडम आइडियाज पॉप अप हुए कि यूथ के लिए क्या क्या किया जा सकता है दुनिया में, किस चीज़ की उन्हें ज़रूरत है. आई शेयर दैट विद हर कि आपको यूथ के लिए आप ये भी कर सकते हैं, आप ये भी कर सकते हैं, और अगर आपको मेरी ज़रूरत पड़ेगी so I can help you line up this. I can support you with this. I had zero expectations out of this.
Yes.
And I just popped these ideas up, and I think she really liked them. They flew back the next day, and the conversation ended there. About 1 month later, somebody from her office got in touch with me and said that Darasing, the Secretary General really liked your ideas, and would you want to be a part of the Commonwealth in
Oh
some
wow.
way? And I said, of course, I would be very happy to, because I was a former Mr. India, and I've been doing things
Yeah.
nationally. I thought they would probably want me to be their national ambassador
To be the
or a
face of it.
representative or something of that sort. And I said, of course. I didn't even ask them that what are you thinking or what is it all about. So they said, all right, fine. It took them another 1 month, and one fine day I was shooting for a short film, and I had a massive headache. और मैंने शाम को अपने डायरेक्टर से कहा कि मुझे थोड़ा सा ब्रेक दे दो, मुझे एक नैप लेना है, मेरा सर दर्द कर रहा है. सो आई वाज स्लीपिंग ऑन अ बेंच बिकॉज इट वाज अ आउटडोर शूट, कोई वैनिटी वैन्स नहीं थी. And then I woke up, and then I usually have a habit of checking my emails, or I just opened my emails after I woke up, and I saw this email from Commonwealth, and I opened it. My heart skipped a beat.
Yeah.
And when I saw they wanted me to be their global ambassador,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, that's really big. So I quickly replied back to them that can we get on a call? I would like to know what is this all about. And we fixed a time of the call, and they told me that you're going to be a spokesperson, a mentor to youth, and
A lot
so
of
on for all the 56
responsibility.
countries. And I said, okay, do you really think I'm
All
ready
on
for
your
that?
shoulders. Oh my god.
Do you really think I'm ready for that? They said, of course, Secretary General believes in your vision. And I said, okay, how many ambassadors do you have? They said, well, we would have liked to have more, but then for now, Secretary General has only appointed one. And I was like,
One.
okay, where are they from? And they said, oh, that's Prince of England. And I was like,
Prince
what?
of England.
And the second one's going to be me. And they said, yes, hopefully.
And the
if you
Prince of India. So, yeah, of course.
That's how it started.
So, the much talked about thing, part of your life is the meeting with King Charles and Queen Elizabeth. So, we saw the pictures going viral, and it was indeed a proud moment for us also. And the other stars were also there, Kamal Hassan sir and all. So, what were the learnings? What did you get from them? And, how is it like to, dine with the royal family? You yourself feel royal, but at the same time, like, what were the conversations all about?
Well, I think it was an absolute, like I said, that I don't really like to see a lot of dreams because, God blesses me with bigger things in life, and I just like to be grateful for that.
Yes.
So I could have never imagined that I would be in the same room as the royalty, because, the entire world has grown up watching them, reading about them.
Only on the TV screens.
Exactly.
Not, in fact, not in the real also. They
That
are
is
not
true.
able to see.
That is true. So, well, I think last year I had met Queen Camilla for the first time, and King Charles wasn't keeping well at that time. So, very last moment, we the plan got a little shift, and we could not see him. So, when I met the Queen, I was expecting them to be like very formal, how you see, like, you have to bow down to them and then, greet them like that. So, her team walks up and he says that, just be respectful, Darasing. You don't have to bow if you don't want to. There's no formality at all.
Okay.
Just treat her with respect, and she's like your friend. And I was like, my
Really?
God, I was carrying all this stress from India, that how is it going to be?
There's a protocol, no?
They said nothing doing. They said rest. And I said, that's the basic. So the first impression of mine for the royalty was so brilliant that they don't do this hoo-ha around them that, oh my God, ऐसे ही आपको करना है, ऐसे झुकना. Nothing at all. And वो जो free flowing conversation हुई ना, we spoke about my appointment as the ambassador. Then the first thing she observed was, she looked at my outfit and she said, I love what you're wearing. What designer is this? What embroidery is this? And I was wearing Shantanu and Nikhil.
Okay.
And I said, oh, this is Shantanu and Nikhil from India. And then she's like, oh, this looks stunning. And then, we spoke about embroideries, and there's a dyeing art in India which is called, tilla embroidery on pashmina shawls, which is which I'm trying to preserve. So we spoke about that. We spoke about my work in cancer as the ambassador of Datri, which is world's second largest NGO for blood cancer patients. We spoke about so many other things and the trip to India and why don't you visit again and how's the health of King Charles and all of this.
Yeah.
Ultimately, we also spoke about spirituality, which is an integral part of me. And I didn't want to greet her with a hello. So I greeted her with a namaste. And I told her that the ancient and actual meaning of namaste is the divinity which is within me bows down to the same divinity which is within you. So on the soul level, we are all equal. I mean, world definitely looks at all of us very, very differently, but that is the meaning of namaste. And she said, that's a beautiful way meaning of
Nobody
namaste,
would
which
have
I did
ever
not
told her before, right?
which I did not know. She said we do greet people with namaste during the pandemic, but
Yeah.
I didn't know
Know the
this.
meaning of it, so it's so good that you can you
So
conveyed it to
yeah,
her.
Camilla I met, and then recently I met with King Charles as well. I definitely spoke to him about cancer, about his health. I spoke to him about Ayurveda, meditation, and breathing exercises, my work in mental health. Again, this time I was wearing this designer from Delhi, Videshi Bhai Abhishek Gandhi. And so my outfit was when I represent India internationally, I actually like to wear like Indian ethnic wear, so
Indo-Western,
that yeah, it has to be like a band gala with Indian embroideries, very intricate work, because that is what India has always been known for, and the world has to look at it like that. I don't like to wear like suits and ties when I'm
Yeah.
in Paris. So I was wearing that, and first thing you observe is like, I love what you're wearing. I was
Attire,
like,
it
yeah.
speaks volumes.
Then
So
we went on to speak about mental health and
yes.
cancer and Ayurveda, and then how some healers in India have been able to cure cancer, and they are believer of herbal medicine. We spoke about all of that, spirituality, and checked about his health and all of that. So once that was done, he had actually forgotten that he complimented my outfit. So he told me, "Did I mention to you that I love what you're
Oh
wearing?"
God.
And I said, "Yes,
Yes,
you
you
did."
did.
I said, "I think you really like it. Can I get one made for you as well?"
Yeah.
So he
He
tells me,
actually wanted that
so
only.
no, no, no. So he tells me, I don't think I will be able to carry it like you are doing. And I was
No.
like, oh my God, that's
God.
that's something really
That's the
big to say
moment.
for King Charles. So
Yeah.
and one thing I realized after meeting the royalty and so many other members of royal family are that uh, जितना आदमी ऊपर जाता है ना उतना वो हम्बल होता है. जो हम लोग ये बहुत शोशा बड़ी बड़ी बातें
बहुत
करते हैं
ग्लैम.
दिखाते हैं ना, ये हम लोगों में सब्सटेंस हल्का सा कम है. हम अगर हायर लेवल पे बड़े बनते हैं तो हमें ये दिखावा करने की जरूरत नहीं है. वी डोंट शाय अवे फ्रॉम कॉम्प्लीमेंटिंग एनीबॉडी.
Yeah.
द किंग ऑफ द वर्ल्ड डिड नॉट हैव टू compliment me for my outfit or speak good words about me,
Yeah.
but he did. They are at the moment, they don't think we have 50 other people to be saying hello to, so इसे छोड़ देते फटाफट खत्म करते. जब मैं इतनी देर उनसे बात कर रहा हूँ, they are in the moment listening to what I'm saying, and I really learned that from them, that humility is everything in life, and when you are with somebody, make sure that they feel heard, listen to them, be in the
Yeah.
conversation, and that couple of minutes might be so special for them in life. So yeah, I learned that thing from them for sure.
So what's Dara's dream collaboration like,
I
We
already
really
said
want.
I don't really like dream, so I think I
Yes.
have I leave that
Something.
on life. I will I just promise myself to keep working and keep walking things that bring peace to me and do good to the world. And collaborations will keep coming. It will be a part of it.
Yeah.
It will be a part of my journey. I'm not particularly eyeing any collaboration. I keep working and with gratitude, and that is what I
Yeah.
always look to do.
So how is it like to be in the public eye like all the time? So we see you attending these events also, and then we know that you have a lot of industry friends. You're close with Anupam Kher sir, and there are like so many. So the list is it will go on. So I mean, who is the closest to you? I mean, you can like call for guidance also. Then you can call for ranting also. Who is the closest one from this industry? I mean, if I ask
Well, I
you.
think somebody who was closest to me, we lost him. That was Mr. Satish Kaushik.
A big loss for
Yeah,
this
yes,
industry.
exactly. I
Yes.
mean, what a gem,
Hmm.
what a director, what an actor. He was somebody, anything would just pick up the phone and call him up. दिवाली होली कहीं पे घर पे नहीं गए, फैमिली के साथ नहीं है, बस सतीश जी के साथ बिता रहे हैं,
Full of
बर्थडे
life,
होता है
that
तो
guy
ओह
was.
माय गॉड,
Yes.
एंड व्हाट एक्सपीरियंसेस। एक चीज मैंने उनसे सीखी कि जो आदमी अपने आप पे हंसना सीख लेता है ना, उसे कोई और निराश नहीं कर सकता
Hmm.
जिंदगी में। He would laugh on himself. He would make jokes on his own color and then laugh, yo मैं तो काला हूँ, मोटा हूँ, मुझे कौन एक्टर बनाएगा, ऐसे लोग बोलते थे। हाँ, so I thought that this man is so secured in his heart, he can laugh at himself.
Yeah.
And I think today we've become too sensitive. Also, we've made our children and next generation very sensitive. We don't want to kind of call them by any name. We don't want to joke with them.
Yeah.
मजाक में भी हम कुछ नहीं उनसे बोलना चाहते। और जब यही बच्चे बड़े हो जाते हैं और बाहर कदम रखते हैं, क्योंकि हर कोई हमारी तरीके
किसी
की
को
सोच का
आदत
नहीं
नहीं
हो
होती
सकता,
ना।
आदत नहीं होती। और थोड़ा सा भी सोशल मीडिया पे किसी ने बोल दिया, किसी ने आपके वेट का, कलर का, हाइट का, बालों का, लुक का मजाक उड़ा दिया, आपके दिल पे वो बात इतनी लग जाती है, फिर आप नीचे नीचे जाने लग जाते हो। तो एक चीज मैंने ऑब्जर्व की है, जिस परिवार में माँ बाप ही अपने बच्चों का ऐसे मजाक बनाते रहते हैं ना, हंसी मजाक में बोल दिया कुछ नहीं, वो बच्चे इतने स्ट्रांग हो जाते हैं, जब वो बाहर जाते हैं उनका कोई मजाक बनाता है, उन्हें फर्क नहीं पड़ता,
Yeah.
कि they're so used to it। अरे उसमें क्या हुआ, मेरे मम्मी पापा तो हमेशा ऐसे बोलते रहते हैं।
Yes.
So I think that is also very important. While I speak very highly, uh, I understand mental health to a very very deep extent, but I think it's also very important to maintain a balance. We cannot afford to make our children and next generation so sensitive कि वो थोड़ा सा भी कुछ नहीं बोला और वो इतने फ्रजाइल हो जाए।
Because of the
That's a very wrong.
pamperings, like
That
मम्मियों
is
का
very
प्यार
true.
कुछ
That is
ज्यादा
very
ही
true.
बरस रहा है आजकल
That
बच्चों
is
पे।
true.
But yes,
That is true.
we have to be like ready for
Yeah.
every situation because we have to lead our own lives.
Yeah.
So also if we talk about, oh my god, your fitness, so fans, they really really want to know the mantra. And of course, there's one more question they want to know, that what's your skincare routine like, because you're glowing all the time. So what is like, is it like 8 to 10 hours of sleep, or what is it?
I think sleep is something I absolutely love.
Yeah.
I'll be very honest. A lot of people ask me my skincare routine, but when I say that, they're like, "Haha, you don't want to tell us." But I think it's just being happy from within. My skincare routine is one sunscreen,
Okay.
which I miss a lot of times as well. People say कि घर में भी लगा के रखो and all that. I'm like,
Yeah.
मुझसे नहीं होगा. Only when I'm stepping out, I apply a sunscreen. And there's a serum which I apply. Only one single serum which I apply at night. That too, there was this. I'll tell you, there was an award function, and I did not buy that serum. I did not research about it. And the owner of that, the founder of those awards, owns a beauty company, and then
Oh
in a
god,
hamper
you
she
got
gave
it.
that. And then this was I think about 3 years ago or something, and I read the content and I'm like, अच्छा लग रहा है ये।
Let's
आजकल
try.
विटामिन सी का और all
चल
this
रहा है
ये
भी है।
सब trend है, so let me just try।
Hmm.
You will not believe I started applying that and it really worked. So I was like, this is amazing।
Yeah.
So I just stuck to that, and I don't even know where can I buy it, to be very honest। I just text the lady, I said, can you please
Jason.
send me one of that?
Okay, can you text today so that she can send like for me also?
Sure,
I'll
I
just
can
follow
do
his
that।
routine, of course. Even I want to have a glowy skin.
So I just do that, and that too, half the times I forget because I come back home so tired. I just wash my face
So it's a
properly
good
and I
sleep.
rest.
We are considering that to be your
Good sleep and being happy, not holding any grudge,
Hmm.
and not being jealous. I
Yes.
think that's
And the
main.
fitness mantra, like how many hours in the gym, how many hours doing the meditation and all these things.
It's not about ours at all. Absolutely, and I don't even think I am the right person. I mean, you open Instagram and you see so many fit people today that I
Yeah.
don't even consider myself in the fitness category or
Hmm.
fit category, to say the least. But I think I just like to watch what I eat. I try to eat healthy.
Hmm.
That's my routine. And I'm not like very fussy. Oh no, 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 do this. Oh no, 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 zero oil. Oh no, 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 zero
Yeah.
carbs. Nothing doing. Absolutely home cooked meals, which are sattvic, which are alkaline. I think one thing that I've realized is that to make Indian food tasty, we add so many things to it.
Yes.
But ultimately, they are all, most of them are viruddhar. They don't even go well together. It's like Big Boss house। आप
Yes.
इतने सारे लोगों को डाल देते हो और वो आपस में उनकी
खिचड़ी बन
जमती
गई
नहीं, तो
होती है।
कितना लड़ाई होती है। सेम थिंग हैपेंस इन आवर स्टमक। सो आप कम से कम इंग्रेडिएंट्स रखें अपने खाने में, दैट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. कम से कम मसाले रखें और कम से कम उसे कुक करें, बहुत ज़्यादा प्रोसेस चीज़ें नहीं.
इतना
एंड आई
एक्सपेरिमेंट ना
थिंक
करें.
या सो आई
And
थिंक
also, what's
दैट
your
इज़ व्हाट आई
favorite
स्टिक
dish?
टू.
All time favorite.
Cuisine, I would say it
Cuisine, yes.
is Italian. I
Oh yes,
absolutely.
pinch, same pinch. And
Oh yeah,
what
okay.
in Italian
Same
like
page.
you like having?
I love risotto,
Oh yes,
lasagna, parmigiana. I think everything,
yeah,
everything to be very honest. So in Italian, and I'm a
yeah.
vegetarian, so
Oh
yeah. So everything vegetarian Italian is what I love.
yeah. So coming a long way, what has been a game changer for you in your journey, which you have felt, that this has, turned the table 360 degree, and this, thing in my life has changed me as a person, or like completely. Which part of that, which phase of your life?
I think a thought process
Hmm.
uh, of not considering myself that I'm part of the competition or I'm competing with somebody या मुझे किसी को हराना है. मैंने सोचा हुआ है कि मेरी अलग जर्नी है अपनी. बहुत सारे लोग होंगे उनकी पैरेलल जर्नीज होंगी मेरे साथ में, बट मेरे रूट पे कोई नहीं.
Right.
मैं उस तरीके से सोचता हूँ. और जब हम उस तरीके से सोचते हैं हमें पता होता है कि ये मेरा रास्ता है, ये मेरा ही रास्ता है, खाली है. लोग पैरेलली चल रहे हैं, उनका उनका रास्ता है और
Hmm.
कभी भी चेंज हो सकता है और कभी भी मर्ज भी हो सकता है, मतलब इंटरसेक्ट भी हो सकता है आपस में. तो जब हम वो सोच लेते हैं ना तो वी रियली मेक पीस. लाइक अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स व्हेन पीपल कॉल मी सेड, ओ Dara Singh, I mean, for XYZ program or event, we've
Hmm.
kind of locked this person, and we really wanted you, but the budget didn't
Oh
work, or this didn't
God.
work, and that didn't work. So I said, कोई बात नहीं, वो बहुत अच्छे हैं, प्लीज आप उनके साथ करिए, हम अगली बार कर लेंगे. I like to keep that thought process instead of telling them कि अरे मैं उनसे बेटर कर लेता, अरे आपने ऐसे क्यों किया, कोशिश करी.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is mine will always find me. What is important is I have to keep working, keep doing good in the world, and I think that's one mantra in my thought which has changed everything for me.
Yeah.
I'm so much at peace, uh, and eventually, after following that mantra, when I look back, I also realize
That's a
that
new
I'm
you.
I'm doing I'm doing so much better.
Yes.
वो जलन, वो ईर्ष्या, वो किसी को नीचे खींचना, uh, this wouldn't have taken me anywhere. I know a
Hmm.
lot of people who are like sitting on the top of the pyramid, are very, very successful. We all look up to them, but they are so insecure at the heart. And I just pray I don't want to be in
Yes,
that
they
position. I
are.
don't want to be that insecure guy.
And
So,
insecure that too, like for with the people who have just started their journeys. So of course,
exactly,
we
exactly.
really need to focus on our journeys and rest,
That
just
is
like
true.
leave it to the universe.
That is true.
Also, we talk about social media, so it has indeed opened doors for many, but at the same time, it has really shut doors for many. By this, I mean that influencers now they're making their ways to the big screens. But if you talk about the theater artists, the people who are like really struggling to get into the films, even in the OTT space, or if we talk about the short films, so they are unable to reach there because the position has already been filled by the influencers, the people who are having like good followers and reach.
Yeah.
So, what do you have to say? Because being a part of this industry, how is it going to function in the future also? Because limiting opportunities for the people have been like, giving their best
Yeah.
to reach. So, how is it like?
I think everything has a graph.
Yeah.
Everything that goes up also comes down. It's just a matter of time. I think back in the day, a lot of times people would just cast each other because they used to be friends or a part
Yeah.
of the circle.
A
अरे
near
इसको ये मम्मी
circle.
बना दो, इसको बेटी
Yeah.
बना दो, ये
True.
बन जाएगा, ये मेरा बेटा पर कर लेगा, मैं बाप बन जाऊंगा, ऐसे all of that. बट जैसे जैसे हम परफेक्शन की तरफ बढ़े और अच्छे सिनेमा की तरफ, अच्छे कंटेंट की तरफ बढ़े, casting became so important and so apt, and when we
Yeah.
watch certain films, it just clicks that story अच्छी थी, but I think ये
ये नहीं
मॉम यहाँ
जमी.
पे सेट नहीं हुई है, यहाँ पे ये सेट नहीं
अभी
हुई.
भी है ऐसा ही है. Yeah.
एग्जैक्टली. तो सेम थिंग आई थिंक, जैसे जैसे हम परफेक्शन की तरफ बढ़ेंगे, कोई इन्फ्लुएंसर अगर वो एज एन आर्टिस्ट, एज एन एक्टर अच्छा नहीं है, तो उनकी जगह नहीं होगी. कुछ टाइम तक वो था, सबको लगा कि बहुत नाम मिल जाएगा, बहुत पब्लिसिटी मिल जाएगी, बट इवेंचुअली आई थिंक दे आर रियलाइजिंग दैट that's not really the case, unless they're looking at advertising, which definitely needs a lot of eyeballs and sales of products.
Yes.
Then influencers and social media creators play an important role there. But when it comes to acting, you see films like Lapata Ladies, in spite of they having influencers as actors, but they've done so much
The rawness
justice
is
to the
real.
role.
Yes.
सो अब इन्फ्लुएंसर्स को भी अगर काम मिलेगा तो वो उनके टैलेंट के बेस पे मिलेगा, फॉलोइंग के बेस पे नहीं मिलेगा. वी आर ऑलरेडी मूविंग टुवर्ड्स देयर. सो आई थिंक I'm happy to see that.
So, what's next? Like, what can we expect? What are you going to experiment with, or what is it like? Kya hone wala? Just give us the exclusive scoop.
I think almost everything was an exclusive scoop here
Yes.
because I believe every conversation is very different and has its own flow. But well, there are a few things that I'm working on. Might be too soon to share them
Okay,
with you.
collaboration with Hrithik on the cards, or maybe like not this year, next year. Can we expect? Can you just call him today that it's a special request? Because we would love to see you both working together, and
That's
all
very
the
kind of
charm
you,
on the
man.
screen. So yeah, all the
You know,
female fans would go mad.
well, I think the universe is listening to
Yes.
everything that we say, and if that happens, you're definitely going to be the first one that I'm going to make a call to and say that I think that's you who manifested that. So thank you for doing that.
Super. Well, one message you have for your fans, and also for the people who are cinema lovers, who are the I mean, like, who are looking forward to step into this creative field, but they're putting a back step because it looks that it's very difficult to be in or to survive here. It's really tough. The survival tips from your end, and also one message.
Well, I think if you guys are, any of you is looking to be a part of the film industry, और अगर आपको रात को सोने नहीं दे रही है चीज़, तो एक बार ट्राई करना तो बनता है, क्योंकि रिग्रेट के साथ जीना बहुत मुश्किल है. And I would hate to see you guys grow up into being successful individuals in your own field, but still somewhere this thing bothering you that काश मैंने भी 2 साल अपने ज़िंदगी के दिए होते और एक्टिंग ट्राई की होती. So I think give it a shot. But most important is that apart from just focusing on how you look and how you dress and how your social media looks, it's very important to work on your art. Start working on your art, and if you are actually good at what you do, I think that then there's definitely no stopping. So all the best to you for that. And also one very, very important thing, while you walk towards achieving your dreams in life, also select one cause that you want to associate yourself and give some time to contribute to, because that keeps you grounded in the days when you think nothing is working out and you're the saddest person and your life is worst. When you spend time with people who are not as privileged as you, it only reminds you that your life is beautiful, and that reminds you to be grateful. So
Well, thank you so much for such insightful discussion, and we are really motivated for this whole year. And let's just keep our fingers crossed, and wish that 2025 would be an year of light success. What do you say? Like, all the good words, or the good things coming your way, my way, and or the fans' way also. So thank you so much, Dara, for such an insightful discussion, and we really, really see you doing more and collaborating with a lot of people. And thank you so much once again.
you've been very kind. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you very
you.
much. Thank you
Thank
very much.
you.